Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're posing the question, somebody posed me the question in person some time back, basically asking me my thoughts on sort of a lot of these new visa categories, including things like the LTR, the long-term resident visa, which, as we've discussed ad nauseum, isn't really a resident visa, it's just a long-term visa, and then things like the so-called smart visas or the OX retirement visa. Basically, a lot of the innovative new visa categories they've been kind of coming up with in the past few years, sort of comparing them to sort of what I call the classic visa categories: business visa, O visa for marriage, O visa for retirement, OA retirement visa, education visa even, standard tourist visa, permanent residence. You know, all of these things are kind of the old regime, sort of the classic visas. And then you've kind of seen over time, there's been these new categories which have accreted. And somebody was asking my opinion on, if I had any thoughts on one or the other, or are the new ones better than the old ones, etc. My response to that overall is, I think time will tell. Generally speaking, when you see this new stuff roll out, oftentimes it will only be really useful to a really narrow subset of people, or it won't seem that useful, and then time will kind of go on and it will kind of shake out. I don't know how to put it any other way. You'll see who can use those visas, who's going to be well suited for those visas, and in certain circumstances, the bureaucracy associated with them. I mean, the OX is a good example of this in the negative, where, okay, it sounded really great, but then dealing with the processing of it from a practical matter, I think just turned out to be something that was almost untenable. But that being said, we've seen other things introduced, Thailand Elite Visa, for example, or more specifically, the sort of Thailand Elite Visa 2.0, if you will, the one that came out later, that's sort of the one we're used to now. Those kind of visas are, that visa has proven useful and relatively popular, and it's not fallen into disuse, basically. So the thing to take away from this is, my opinion, when something new comes out, and especially the internet media here in Thailand is especially keen to start talking about it constantly, just take a breath, take a minute. It may take some time to see that thing become truly viable on a broad basis.